Hey guys, it's Bethany, and in today's video, it's gonna be so exciting. I am so excited. So I'm gonna be trying to make a gymnastics leotard. So I have always seen those videos on YouTube of people trying to do this, and I always kind of wanted to, but I never really actually got the stuff to do it. And then for my birthday, I got money, so I decided to use that money to buy supplies to make a leotard. I think the total came to $37. So making your own clothes is not cheap, and I am praying to God that this doesn't fail because that's a lot of money. So I'm gonna show you the process. I'm gonna link the template that I'm using down below so you guys can follow the exact same process. And if this works out well, I want to do a how to make a leotard video in the future, so it's in depth exactly how to do it. So yeah, but this is gonna be me showing my first time process, so I hope you guys enjoy. And stay tuned to the end for the final product. Here's the template for the back. If I ever wanted to make another leotard, I don't want to print out all these papers again, even though they're recycled. You know, it's just a lot of work to tape them together and stuff and cut them out. So I am going to be using parchment paper because I don't have sheer sewing paper, what everyone else usually uses. Since it's wide enough, I'm just going to lay it over, pin it on, and I'm going to trace my size so I can use this later to cut my fabric out. So I'm a size adult extra small. I think that's B. So there's lines here that indicate what size you're going along. So it looks like that. I'll do this actually. Since I have extra space on here, I'm also going to do the crotch lining template to save space. So I have cut all these out, and now I'm going to show you the fabric I chose, and I need to figure out what I'm doing. So here is the one I picked. So it's just a tad thicker. Well, I mean, yeah, it feels a tad thicker, which is good because for sewing stretchy fabrics for the first time, which is my case, it's a lot better, and it's way easier because stretchier fabrics are hard. So I got 1.5 meters of this, and what I have to do is I have to fold it. So I'm gonna fold this and then pin this on, and I cut it out so when I take it off, it's gonna be two halves put together. So I have to make sure I fold it very flat because I don't want the pattern to be crooked. I mean, yeah, it would look weird crooked. So I am gonna come over here and figure out I need to figure out what the longest side is to make sure it's nice and flat, because if there's wrinkles, then it's gonna be all wacky. Yeah, I'm putting it at the bottom to save as much fabric as possible. I think in grade 8 sewing class, I was taught that you should always put the pins at the corners of the fabric as well. I think that's what I was told, and it makes sense if that's what I was told. So that's what I'm doing. I think that's good. So I have my fabric scissors, and I'm just gonna start cutting, I guess. It's all flat. Yep. Okay, so here's what I did for the crotch lining. So I forgot to look for some, so I just used this, and I'm gonna flip it so it's inside out because usually it's white or tan, because it works just as fine. And then this is the back. We're gonna unfold it. Cute. And this is the front. Let's see. Looks like this. So now I need to test my stitching, and then we can get sewing. I pinned these two pieces together. I have the top pinned exactly and the bottom matches up, and I have been told on my instructions that I need to sew the crotch first. Spent a lot of time trying to figure out my stitching, and it's really weird, so we're gonna hope that isn't a problem. But yeah, so I have 1 centimeter of seam allowance. Oh my god! gosh! First part is sewn. This stitch makes it kind of like wavy when you stretch it, like it gets deformed. I'm hoping when I do a zigzag over top, it's gonna help, but I'm gonna do that after. Okay, so I had to lay the crotch lining like this, and now sewing that. I have a pin that's in my way. Crotch lining is on, and I gotta find good places to put pins. Okay, so I'm gonna sew a zigzag right here just to give it extra strength. I'm gonna cut the extra threads so they just don't get in my way right now because there's many of them. Okay, so now I'm sewing the crotch down, and yeah.
I leave the TV on, I'm done with your sad eyes. I can take another night.
I did a second zigzag stitch or whatever. It looks pretty messy, but it's okay. So now I have to sew the top of the shoulders and the sides of the suit. So, yeah, I need to stop saying so. Just taking the pin out because it'll get in my way. Don't want to sew over pins, never do that.
Excuse babe, now hey you, oh hey you, I know you can find someone better. Oh hey you, oh hey you.
This is the part I'm the most terrified for. So it's sewing the leg elastic in. So the leg elastic is smaller than the opening, so you have to figure out what parts, where to place it. So I just kind of made it a little less tighter at the front, and then like at the back it's a little more tighter because I feel like that makes sense. But I'm gonna try to sew this. I'm using a zigzag stitch. I don't even know how to put it on the sewing machine. Oh, that was not a good sound. Let's see if that continues. Oh, thank gosh. The stitching is a little like not great, but I'm also going to be wearing shorts with this, and if I do the top really well, like the the binding, the like trim, it could look really good. So yeah, I have to get ready for gymnastics now, but later on I'm going to continue working on this and hopefully I can finish tonight, so that's exciting. Here is the final review. Okay, not too bad. This took me at least 10 hours over the course of 3 days because I wanted to make sure I did it as best as I could. There's a lot of, well, there are some things wrong with it. I don't know if you can see, but at the top there's some like, it's kind of a little scrunched up. Like there's some wrinkles that I can't really help, probably just because I sewed something weird. The binding here, like this is called binding. It's very thick in some spots, and it's a little uneven, but not too bad. The bottom I'm not going to show you, but it actually didn't turn out too bad. And the suit fits really well. Like it's a perfect size for me, so I'm really happy about that. I did good with that. And then we turn around, and this is what the back looks like. So I actually really like the pattern of this leotard. I gotta say, like, I was kind of like, I bought it because it was like one of the only okay ones they had, but I actually really love it, like, a lot. I would love to sell a Leo like this. By the way, go check out my leotard company, link in the description. But anyways, so in the back, there are some spots that are like thick, and also it gapes out a little bit. I was talking to the person who kind of helped me out with this project online, and she said that I'm supposed to make it about 80% smaller than the actual hole, which I didn't do. I kind of just like guessed. So that's that. But yeah, overall, the only bad spots really are the part where it's scrunched up and the part in the back where it kind of, it's pretty gapey. But other than that, no one will really notice, and like no one's gonna see the bottom either. And the stitching on the inside, oh my gosh, I cannot tell you how bad it looks. I'm too lazy to take it off and like show you because I'm gonna be wearing this later on today. But yeah, honestly, if you have the patience and you are somewhat good at sewing and you're gonna put like your all into it and be really careful, I feel like this could be a really fun project for you. And yeah, I think it was good for me to spend my birthday money on this and just try it out to see like what goes into making a Leo and how easy and hard it is. Is it something that I could do often? I will not be doing this project again for a very long time, so do not expect a tutorial anytime soon. But yeah, I think it's cute. Got the front and the back. So that was my video, and I hope you guys enjoyed. If you want to see more videos like this, click the eye in the corner. And don't forget to, of course, subscribe to my channel, Bethany G, because I post every Saturday. You should also follow my Instagram at Bethany_Grieve. I am very active on there, as well as Bethany's Leotards, which is my leotard company. Everything's linked down below, so check that out. And thanks for watching. Bye!